participation from you all. So laser has tremendous applications around us, and so some of you, like some of the applications you already mentioned. Okay, so laser beam, it is also used in the for the research purpose in astronomical measurements. So laser beam is used to measure the distance between sun, moon, stars, satellite communication. In terms of communication, it is also used in optical fiber communication. Okay, so it can be used to measure velocity of light, to study spectrum of matter. That laser light is incident on the materials, on the substances, and we can see different. We can study different composition of the material. So mainly the Raman effect can be studied using the laser lamp, and uh, they are also used to increase the efficiency of the computers in hardware, in sensors, as you all have said. In industry, any questions? Can you please hear me? Okay, thank you. Yeah. So a laser light in industry, it is also used to cut the tools. So very high powered lasers are used in welding to melt two metals and fuse them together. In biomedical sciences, in application of three-dimensional photography, okay, like hologram, creating hologram. Okay, so uh, communication, as we have said, in communication, television transmission, to the for searching objects under deep under ocean or seas, laser light is used. In many of the devices, it can be also used to predict earthquake. Okay, laser tools, as some of you mentioned, in surgeries, eye surgeries, cataract surgeries, or even treatment, detection and treatment of cancerous cells, and these can be damaged, like or burned using high powered laser, and patients can be treated. Okay, so it is used to um, laser light is also used to align things. जैसे हमने पिछले बार पे डिस्कस किया था कि you may have seen in the construction of road or bridges, they use this laser light to see whether everything is in the straight line or not, whether perfectly aligned or not. Okay, so laser light is used there because it is laser light, as one of the properties, it is highly directional light, right? So it travels along the straight path, straight line. So this is an important use or applications of laser. Fiber optic communication we हमने discuss किया in military application, military communication from distant sources to the communication tower. Um, these laser communication is used in to
Sir, what is
accelerate.
LIDAR? LIDAR. That
It is
military one.
uh, uh, I think well, I'm not sure about the full form, but it is laser interference uh, detection and ranging. If I'm correct, laser interference or identification. I'm not sure about that I full form of I. I will confirm it, but it is just like you may have heard about sonar and like these communication where ultrasound is used. Have you heard about SONAR?
Yes,
Sonar.
sir.
So it is similar to that, but instead of ultrasound or radiation, here you use laser light or laser interference is
Light
also used
detection and
for
ranging.
detection. Yeah, yeah. So light it for eye is for light, or let's confirm that. But here in the laser light is used instead of not the visible light, or laser light is also visible light, but a monochromatic source of light is used here. Okay, it is also used to accelerate the chemical reaction. And a very important application is creating or holograms or creating holography. Okay? So we will go through uh, the effect of holography or how holograms are created or 3D structures are uh, created. So as some of you have already said, some of the applications in semi like diode lasers are used in CD and DVD players, in laser printers. So, so it has a tremendous application there. Carbon dioxide laser, yeah, this is extra. So now let us come to the final topic, holography. So holography is basically uh, in Greek, it is a Greek letter to which means whole. To produce a whole, holos means whole, and grama means message. To create a whole picture or a 3D image. Our normal photograph we take is like a two-dimensional image, isn't it? So whatever photograph from our phones or camera we take, it is two-dimensional. Whereas a hologram, although it is two-dimensional, but we capture a three-dimensional picture in a um, two-dimensional screen. It is just like you may have watched a 3D movie. So although the film is on the two-dimensional on the screen, but using the polarizing glasses, you are able to view it in the three dimensions. Okay, so so the holography is it is a science of producing the holograms by so holograms means where we capture uh, the 3D image, where we capture the three-dimensional object in in the 2D form. Okay, so the so holography is an advanced form of the photography where an image can be recorded in three dimensions. तो आपने होलोग्राम के स्टिकर्स भी देखे होंगे, कई कई सारे प्रोडक्ट्स पे होलोग्राम के स्टिकर्स होते हैं. So although the stickers are in two dimensional, but as we see at the sticker and as you move from say left to right, just अपना सिर आप हिलाते हो, so you are able to see colors or you are able to see a three-dimensional picture of it. Have you observed these stickers on your, maybe on your laptop, maybe on some of the products, utensils में, है ना? आपने ऑब्जर्व किए हैं ऐसे स्टिकर्स? आप आपने ऐसे स्टिकर्स वगैरह ऑब्जर्व किए हैं या नहीं? किसी ने भी नहीं किया? लैपटॉप पे भी होते हैं, जैसे इंटेल का स्टिकर होता है. सो इफ
Yes,
यू,
sir. Yes.
है ना,
The
तो
publication books पे भी रहता है.
पब्लिकेशन बुक,
Bookmarks type.
या
So that it
एक्सीलेंट.
can't be forged.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah. So आपने देखे हैं ऐसे. So a little bit of history of how holography was developed. So it was invented by Denis Gabor in long time back, 1948, and where he was working on electron microscopy. So before the invention of laser, so he used these light to capture the images. So and then these scientists in 1962, Leith and Upad Nikes, if I pronounce it correctly, so they applied laser light to holography to create the holograms. Okay. So whenever we compare a photograph with a hologram, so a photograph is a two-dimensional process, like a two-dimensional thing. In a holography, it is basically a three-dimensional recording process. In photography, we have ordinary light, our natural light is used, whereas in a hologram, you have a monochromatic source of light. Okay, a photography uses a lens system, whereas a holography, it is a basically a lensless system. And the photography's image has a poor resolution, whereas a hologram is a highly precise, high resolution image is obtained. Okay. So here is a ray diagram of how a three-dimensional image is captured. Okay, I hope you are able to see the diagram. Okay, so what happens is you have a laser light, and so the laser light, basically a monochromatic light, falls on a beam splitter. And basically this, if you can see this a pentagonal object, a five-sided figure, this orange color object. So this is, say we want to capture. It may be a three-dimensional object. Okay, so a light is coming out from the laser source here. So it gets split using a beam splitter. Okay, so so the same light is split into two parts, or two uh, light source. Okay, two photon beams. Okay, so one of the beam is, it falls on the mirror, and it falls further on the lens, which falls on the object using the lens arrangement. Here lenses are used, so it can be directly made to fall on the object without that, depending on the size of the object and all. So if we want to confine the beam, then you have to use a lens system. Otherwise, it is okay. You can have without the lens system. So the light will fall on the object. The laser light falls on the object. Okay. And the light which is being reflected from the object falls on this special holographic film. Okay. Meanwhile, the other light which has been split from the beam splitter is made to fall directly on the film. So that light is not having any reflection from the object. So this light will act as a reference beam on the film. And on the film, as these two lights are of the same wavelength, so they will interact, or they will interfere with each other. And on the film, at every pixel, they will form an interference pattern. And that will reflect the properties of the object. That will reflect the properties of the object. Okay. So a uh, this is how a hologram works. Okay. So the same figure in a different block diagram. So here each line represents a wave. Okay, like you can say that, like this is a top view of the beam, coherent monochromatic beam. Okay, so it comes. So the beam is split into two parts. One is here, one is on the right hand side. It goes, it falls on the object. Okay, then the light which is getting reflected from the object falls on the photographic film, and the from the beam splitter, the other rays, okay, which act which doesn't have any information about the object, it comes like a reference beam or like a background beam, and then there is an interference of the reference beam and the object beam. They will form a 3D pattern on every pixel. Okay, and this is how a hologram is created. Okay, and how do we view the image? So the by viewing is basically whenever a viewer is, a viewer will look at the film from, say, this end. So what happens whenever light is shined on it, he or she will be able to see a virtual image, okay, which is formed of the object. Okay, so there is a reconstruction of the wavefront. Okay, so this is how a hologram works, or a hologram image is formed. Okay, so here another setup you can have a look. So so ये एक तीसरे तरीके से बताया है. So here you have a laser source. Okay, and see this is a star object which we want to capture the image. Okay, again the red colored light, you can see from the shutter you can control the width of the beam, and using the beam splitter you split the X-ray, this red color laser light, monochromatic source of light, and you can observe as the beam is split here uh, from the mirror, as one of the rays are incident on the object, and the rays which are getting reflected from the object interfere with the reference beam here, and they form a image of the star. And whenever the observer views from the backside of the hologram, a virtual image of the object is created from the reference beam or reference source of light. Okay, any questions so far? Anybody is having any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, pretty straightforward, right? This working of hologram. So you
Yes, sir.
can, there are a lot of videos on YouTube. You can search it whenever you get time, and very interesting videos you can look. Even if I can get a chance, I will share you a few links to, uh, you can watch whenever you get some free time. Okay, so this is how a hologram is made to
Sir, this
prepare.
concept is used when we see the stars also, no? Because in earlier standards we had a property that when we see a star, it's not basically there; it's some distance above it.
Correct, correct. Yes,
The same concept is there, no? For this and this, like their atmosphere works, and here the lenses are working.
yes, yes. We can correlate both of the effects or both of the phenomena.
That
And
is apparent depth का देना refraction वाला.
yeah, yeah. So इसमें हम refraction phenomena is being used, and we can and the image is captured on the photographic film, whereas so this is almost like this give you a 3D effect, and the object like the distant object you may observe it using a telescope. It may be a two-dimensional image, so that these are the differences in what you have said. So so to make a hologram, all you need is a laser light, lenses, mirror, a photographic film, special holographic film, and the object which you want to capture the image of. Okay, so the laser light is always separated into two beams, reference beam and the object beam, and the reference beam is enlarged and aimed at the piece of holographic film. Okay, so the object beam is directed at the subject to be recorded and expanded to illuminate the subject, or no, whatever image which we want to capture. Okay, and the object beam reflects from the object and meets the reference beam, and whenever they meet they will interfere with each other. The reference beam and the object beam will interfere, and the interference pattern will be recorded in each pixel of the film, and then the film is developed, and the hologram is illuminated at the same angle as the reference beam, uh, at the angle of the reference beam, and then we are able to see the holographic images. So इनके एप्लीकेशन आजकल इन क्रिएटिंग वर्चुअल रियलिटी आपने देखा होगा या सुना होगा, वीआर, है ना, कहते हैं वर्चुअल रियलिटी. So where
Yes, sir.
you may have seen in malls or somewhere dinosaurs, yeah, like sea-like effect is created virtually, although it is not there. You know, have some of you observed it, or would you like to share any of the
Yes,
instances where you may have seen this virtual reality or virtual projection of a dinosaur or a sea or something like that? इसके आपको
in Bhabha Science Center, sir, Nagpur.
Mhm.
Sir, at Bhabha Research Center, Nagpur.
Okay, there you have
That
seen.
one science exhibition was there.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Sir, also one science institute, not institute, it's actually a research type this near Chinchwad. Like we had visited it when we were in the school.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's a very good place to go.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I have also gone there. This science exhibition, like not exhibition, but a science center.
Yeah.
Yeah. So holograms are basically used to create virtual reality. And also in this, some of you who are into gaming and all. So कई बार ये जो virtual reality के games में भी such principles are used, you know, to create. So let us go through some of the applications of this holographic projections. So कई बार of course 3D movies बनाने में इनका application है. Advertising, live stage shows create करने में इनका use किया जाता है. Creating like gaming भी हमने discuss किया, entertainment में, education में. मेडिकल एप्लीकेशंस हैं, मिलिट्री और स्पेस एप्लीकेशन है कि कई बार पेशेंट के जो ऑर्गन्स वगैरह हैं उनको 3D प्रोजेक्शन में इंस्टेड ऑफ 2 dimensional व्यूइंग 3D प्रोजेक्ट करके डॉक्टर और दोज हु आर व्यूइंग इट कैन बी एबल टू डायग्नोस अबाउट द पेशेंट. ओके, सो इसके वहाँ पे एप्लीकेशन है, कम्युनिकेशंस में एप्लीकेशन है. So they are used in computer memories with a very high storage capacity, in biomedical science for non-destructive testing of artificial heart wall. उसमें इसका application है. Acoustics holography है. Holographic microscopy is also is there. Okay, so these are its very interesting application of holography and where basically laser light is used. Okay. So this completes our discussion on applications of lasers and holograms and holography. Any questions anybody is having, then they can ask, or we can discuss any thing you would like to discuss. Okay. So this is all about our unit 1. So unit 1 में हमने क्या-क्या learn किया, क्या-क्या study किया? We have learned about interference. We started with our properties of light, electromagnetic radiation, interference में constructive interference, destructive interference. ये सब हमने learn किया, है ना? Then we have discussed about diffraction, Fraunhofer diffraction, Fresnel diffraction, Fraunhofer diffraction due to single slit. उसके हमने equations देखे, ये सब हमने diffraction में पढ़ा. फिर then we moved on to polarization of light. Polarization में हमने different types इसके पढ़े, Malus law, Brewster's law, ये सारे laws हमने study किए. Interference में one thing I forgot to mention about thin film interference. हमने experiments भी किए ये सारे topics के ऊपर based, है ना? We have learned about Newton's ring experiment, thin film coatings वगैरह हमने learn किया कि कितना कैसे होना चाहिए, and we can control the propagation of light through it, depending on the coating on it. है ना? ये सारी चीजें हमने learn करी. डिफ्रैक्शन ग्रेटिंग के बारे में हमने सेकंड टॉपिक में पढ़ा और उसके ऊपर एक्सपेरिमेंट भी हमने किया है. ओके, सो सारे एक्सपेरिमेंट के भी आप फॉर्मूलाज आप लर्न करिए, है ना? उसके ऊपर भी क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं, एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चंस मोस्टली होंगे, तो ऐसे आएंगे आपको. ठीक है, तो पोलराइजेशन. या
सर, जो ये मिड टर्म तक का पोर्शन है वो फाइनल्स में भी रहेगा ही ना?
हाँ,
ट्राइमेस्टर एंड में जो